Live and on demand from the WNY News Now studios in downtown Jamestown. This is WNY News Now.
Hey, and thanks for joining us for WNY News Now on this post-Christmas day. I'm Justin Gould. Here's what's happening. Jamestown police are looking into the fourth drive-by shooting in less than a week. What we know is straight ahead. Plus, how one local photo contest aims to bring humans and their furry friends together. But first, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter, he's live with a look at our weather. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Justin, and post Merry Christmas to you, too. I actually thought for a second there you were going to say Post Malone there for a second. But I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful holiday. Here's what's going on the radar. We have nothing across western New York right now. The past several days have been dry, of course, as we told you. But yeah, that'll be changing as we go throughout the weekend. Another thing that's changing is our sunset time. Again, even though we're gaining about 1 minute of sunset time almost every single day, we're not actually gaining daylight because the sunrise is coming up later and later. We won't officially gain daylight until after the new year. So that's when the time will start going the opposite way. 48 degrees for Christmas Day. Can you believe that? It was not a record breaker, though, but man, that's mild by our standards. Look at where we should be at, 33 degrees. The record high for today is 62, and the record low is 12 below, set all the way back in the 80s. Hour by hour through the day, temperatures, another mild day here, lower to mid-40s through the day. Sun and clouds, but the sun has actually started to peek behind the clouds now, especially in downtown Jamestown, and the clouds will start to thicken up through the day. We have some rain coming our way tonight, tomorrow, and then maybe a soaker to end this year. We'll talk about it in just a few. Back to you, Jay.
Alrighty, Dakota, thank you very much. Our top story, Jamestown police are looking to the fourth drive-by shooting in less than a week's time. The latest incident of violence happened on Christmas Day in the 600 block of Newland Avenue. Witnesses say two vehicles, a dark-colored SUV and a silver sedan, were spotted in the area just after 4 p.m. Now, hours before that, two other shootings were reported on Sturgis Street at around 1:15 a.m. and on Christmas Eve in the area of Price Street. Now, if you remember, last Thursday, police were called to an early evening shooting that left a Fulton Street house riddled with bullets. A witness there tells us that multiple shots were fired at a house from a black SUV. Now, in all shooting incidences, it appears that no one was hurt. And as of broadcast time, Jamestown police have yet to release any information regarding those shootings. We'll, of course, continue to follow this story and update it when we learn more. Well, sexual assault survivors will be able to receive a free trip home after getting medical care following their assault. That under a new law signed by New York's governor this week. Governor Andrew Cuomo's office says that victims could also be taken to a shelter from a medical facility, all free of charge. Named the Safe Way Home Act, the law takes effect in March. Lawmakers say it ensures that survivors will not be burdened with paying for transportation home. And churches, youth groups, and schools were hit by a tsunami of lawsuits this year after New York gave survivors of childhood sexual abuse a 1-year window to sue over allegations ordinarily barred by the statute of limitations. Now some lawmakers want to open that same window for people abused as adults, a move that could lay a pathway for people to file additional lawsuits against some high-profile men targeted in the hashtag #MeToo movement. A New York senator has introduced the Adult Survivors Act, saying survivors of adult sexual abuse deserve their day in court as well. The proposal would give abuse victims a temporary 1-year period to sue over abuse that occurred when they were 18 years or older. Now, after the year window was up, the state statute of limitations would be back into effect. New York is one of 15 states where rules have been enacted or extended or suspend the statute of limitations for certain past claims. The Child Victims Act has led to hundreds of lawsuits filed by people who say they were abused as a child but were previously barred from suing. Well, today is the first day of Kwanzaa. The week-long holiday is a celebration of African American culture, focusing mainly on family and community. Each day of Kwanzaa is dedicated to the Najo Saba, or the 7 principles unity, self-determination, collective responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. Now, a candle is lit every night on the Kanana, a 7-branched candle. On December 31st, there is a feast known as the Karamau, which takes place before the holiday wraps up on January 1. Kwanzaa was created back in 1966 by Pan-African Studies professor at a California State University. Pretty amazing, and certainly I'm sure a lot of people are coming off of one of the most popular holidays of Christmas, which happened yesterday, in case you didn't get the memo. Hopefully everybody is having a good day. Thanks so much for tuning in with us on WNY News Now. Good afternoon to David. Let's check in with the comments. He says, hello, good afternoon, guys. Hope you had a very Merry Christmas, and hope you're going to have a pretty good New Year's. I hope you had a great Christmas too, David, and look forward to seeing you more throughout the new year. Joseph, hello to you. Rochelle, hello. Hopefully you're doing well. And David, hello. Good afternoon. Hopefully everybody is having a good day. Are you off today? Let us know in the comments below, or are you at work? Dakota and I luckily get a half day, so once this broadcast is over with, we're going home. That's the idea anyway. So hopefully you all are having a good day, and we thank you so much for being here. And we have a lot more news to tell you about this half hour, though. Straight ahead, did you get everything that you wanted this holiday? Well, our shopping experts are here with tips on how to return some of those unwanted gifts. But first, why today might be a good day to stay home and off the roads. Dakota.
Boy, if we have a half day, I didn't get that message. They told me I have to stay until 7 o'clock. Here's a live look downtown. HD News Now camera at 44 right now as of noon hour. That south wind is always our friend to help boost our temperatures up, and more above average temperatures are on the way. We'll talk about it as WNY News Now continues in a minute. Don't go away.
Live and on demand, you're watching WNY News Now.
Happy holidays from WNY News Now.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer, plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you. When you're on the go, stay in the know by downloading the WNY News Now mobile app. Stay up to date on local news, weather, and sports that matter to you. Plus, subscribe to breaking news and weather alerts from the team that puts coverage first. In addition, watch news as it happens with the Southern Tier's only 24/7 streaming network. Download the WNY News Now app right now. It's free on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
Happening now, AAA predicts more Americans than ever will drive this holiday season. Nearly 105 million of us will hit the roads for our destination, an almost 4% increase compared to last year. And the day after Christmas is probably one of the worst days of the year to drive. According to experts, today is when you can expect traffic delays to nearly double your trip time. AAA also says it will be record-setting holiday travel in general this year. From December 21st through January 1st, it expects more than 115 million Americans to travel by car, plane, train, bus, or cruise ship. And that's the most in nearly 20 years. Well, did Santa bring you what you wanted for Christmas? Chances are there are a couple of gifts that you'd like to return or exchange. In today's Consumer Watch, Mary Maloney takes a look at how to navigate those returns.
They say it's the thought that counts, but when it comes to holiday presents, not every gift is a winner. Every retail and online store has its own policy when it comes to returns and exchanges. Experts say check the fine print before you head to the store.
Sometimes during the holidays, there's actually not the same return policy that there is year-round. Is there a restocking fee if they do accept a refund?
Consumer Reports also recommends these 3 tips. Number 1, don't open the box. Keep the original packaging intact. Otherwise, retailers may charge you a restocking fee. This is especially important for electronics. Number 2, keep those receipts. Consumer Reports says having one will ensure you get a full refund. Otherwise, you'll likely get store credit.
We're reading that fine print to understand how are we going to return these gifts if our loved one doesn't like them, and make sure we're getting those gift receipts.
And number 3, bring your ID. Some stores use computerized return systems that detect abuse, and you may be required to show identification. For Consumer Watch, I'm Mary Maloney.
All right, Mary, thank you very much. Some great tips there. Well, between all of the holiday parties and the holidays themselves, you may have been overindulging a little bit and, well, just aren't talking about the food. And if you've had more than your share of wine, spice, cider, and festival cocktails, January could be a great time for a break from that alcohol. It's called Dry January, and it's the chance for the body to reset for the new year. Ditching alcohol can help with better sleep, avoid extra calories, and even save some money. While studies are mixed on potential benefits of certain types of alcohol, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention attributes alcohol to an increased risk of cancer. Now, Dry January has picked up some steam since it began back in 2012, with more than 4 million abstaining in 2018. Well, listen to this, Modern Warfare. It's a popular video game, and it's never been so cold. The popular game, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, is getting its players to drop the guns and pick up the snowballs instead. The company behind the game announced a new update that allows players to join them in a new mode called Snow Fight. Now, under this mode, players can use snowballs to go after their opponents. It's also part of the game is a new holiday-themed map called Winter Docks. The Snow Fight game is being offered right now through New Year's Eve. Pretty cool. I myself got a copy of Modern Warfare for Christmas, so I'll have to go try it out this afternoon and see what all the craze is. Certainly, probably a little less violent throwing snowballs, but nevertheless, it is a video game, so fake, obviously. Joseph, he says he had very little wine this Christmas. Well, good for you, Joseph. It's always tough. It seems like whenever I'm with family anyways, we always tend to make each other consume beverages. It's like, oh, here, have a drink, sis, and, that type of thing. And nevertheless, still, as we talked about on Tuesday's show, if you are going to drink something this holiday, please, please, please don't get behind a wheel. Find yourself a designated driver no matter how much. So hopefully, Joe, hopefully you had a great holiday, and good to see you back here on the broadcast today. Patricia, hello to you. Thanks for tuning in here on WNY News Now. Coming up next, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. He's back with us, and a look at our weather forecast. And a little later on, how a local photo contest aims to bring humans and their furry friends together. That and more when WNY News Now comes back. Stay with us.
Wishing you a safe and happy holiday season. WNY News Now, the Jolly Team, where coverage comes first.
Pronto Mart, not your average corner store. Located on the corner of Forest and Newland Avenues in Jamestown, Pronto Mart has everything you've been looking for. An amazing selection of hot foods, a large variety of premier headgear, and smoking accessories to fit any style. Pronto Mart, not your average corner store. Stop in and visit us today.
Want weather now? Download the WNY News Now mobile app and stay up to date on severe weather alerts. Plus, anytime hazardous weather strikes, stick with the Southern Tier's only 24/7 streaming network that keeps you safe. You're all in a tornado warning, so now is the time to go to a safe place, small room, lowest floor, near the center, away from windows. What are you waiting for? Download the WNY News Now mobile app today. It's free in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
First Defense Weather, the Southern Tier's only live and local weather source. Now, here's Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter.
And welcome back. And, or, for Christmas, you could be like me, ginger ale and Arnold Palmer. Good stuff. All right, not together, obviously. All right, here's a live look coming from the Mill Creek Mall in Erie. Traffic was very thin yesterday. I looked at this camera yesterday, and there was hardly anybody out there, obviously enjoying the Christmas holiday. Now the traffic has picked back up there on Peach Street. 50 degrees in Erie right now, but the clouds have started to thicken up from west to east. Look at the high temperatures yesterday. Again, 48 degrees was the official high for Christmas Day in Jamestown, 54 in Dunkirk, about a pair of fives over in Erie, 45 in Olean, also a pair of fives in Dansville. So it was a warm day, but nowhere near a record breaker. So don't ever think it was a record breaker, because it wasn't. And these warmer temperatures are going to continue, it looks like, at least through the first week of January. This is the current 6 to 10 day temp outlook. And you can see here basically above average temperatures favored across much of the continental 48. The only spot that really won't is down here near the U.S.-Mexico border down here. So everywhere else we'll likely see above average temperatures. Again, for Western New York, we're not talking 70s and sunshine, but we're talking 40s, maybe some 50s possible. That's above average for this time of the year, and the warmer temperatures are not going to be good for the ski resorts here, but almost everybody has good bases and good surfaces right now. No snow, obviously, over the past 24 hours, but again, all the ski resorts good so far, but again, we'll keep our eyes on that and see if the warmer temperatures could affect that. So we're having a heat wave, in the words of Edith Bunker. We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. That'll continue much of the week. More clouds this afternoon. Of course, as we dealt with yesterday, the clouds are thickening up from west to east. Showers develop tonight and Friday. And as we mentioned, it could be a soaking end as we go throughout the end of the year, going into the new year. That's the next big thing that we're keeping an eye on. There's going to be a storm system out here in the Midwest that's going to develop. You can see the snow that is up here to the north of that system. We're going to be on the warmer side, used figuratively. So you can see the rain coming in basically to our west. And this is going into Saturday, then going into Sunday. So Sunday, it's going to be basically a widespread soaking rain through the day on Sunday. That continues Sunday night, and then that'll continue going into Monday, the final day. Well, not the final day. The final day is Tuesday of 2019. You can see we'll start to get into a few snow showers. This is out ahead of a strong cold front. Cold front moves through over the weekend into early next week and changes it all over to a few wet rain and snowflakes as we go into New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. Again, you can see the clouds thickening up from west to east on the satellite and radar composite, and we'll just show you the northeast that there's really not a whole lot going on. There's actually a stalled front that's actually right about in here, and that front is going to be the focal point for those showers later tonight and then going into tomorrow. Zone forecast, Lake Erie shoreline, the temperatures where you are. Look at Erie, maybe a couple degrees of topping 60. Definitely not out of the question here, as there still could be some peaks of sunshine. 49 around Ripley. The sun will peak in and out through the day, but otherwise a nice and quiet day out there. Very mild for this time of the year. 47 around Jamestown, maybe 43 Olean. The clouds will thicken up, but otherwise mild with that south wind, 10 to 15. Southerly wind, always your best friend. The best friend of the next 7 days of your life are coming up. 48 degrees tomorrow, 47 Saturday. Again, Saturday will be dry, but again, as we go into Sunday and Monday, there's that strong front system, soaking rain, definitely likely. Then another front Monday night drops the temperatures back down into the 30s for New Year's Eve. And then as we kick off 2020 on Wednesday, looks like we'll start around 34 degrees with a few rain and snow showers. Sports is next. Don't go away.
Happy holidays from WNY News Now. WNY Sports Now is powered by Phone Zone of Jamestown. With the largest inventory around, we buy and sell our own merchandise at a price that can't be beat. Have a broken screen? We'll fix it. Learn more at phonezoneshop.com.
Welcome back to WNY News Now. I'm Justin Gould, in for Norm Rodriguez with a look at some sports headlines. Bills quarterback Josh Allen will play in Sunday's finale, head coach Sean McDermott told reporters this week. Now, how long the second-year quarterback will play, that's another question. McDermott explained there were several factors that played into the team's decision to play, as he said most of the guys in Week 17, including the team's franchise quarterback. Backup QB Matt Barkley could see some time in the field as well. Taking Allen out sooner rather than later might be a smart decision, considering the reputation of the Jets' defensive coordinator Greg Williams and his message to his defense about remember the shots on quarterbacks. Well, the Sabres limped into the holidays with another loss. The team has just one win in the past 5 games. Ottawa was led by Jensen Gabriel Pajot's 2 goals, and Brady Tkachuk added a goal in the 3-1 win. Jack Eichel's personal 18-point streak came to an end in Ottawa. Buffalo's power play was 0-2. The Sabres' next game is Friday at home against the Boston Bruins. And in the NBA last night, the Los Angeles Clippers were resilient and dominant in the second half to put away the Los Angeles Lakers, using the NBA's marquee Christmas game to show why the city and the Western Conference might belong to them this season. Kawhi Leonard scored 11 of his 35 points in the fourth quarter and had 12 rebounds and 5 assists to help the Clippers beat the Lakers 111-106. The Clippers trailed by 12 points at halftime, by 15 in the third quarter, and by 7 in the fourth with 6:39 remaining, but they rallied to improve to 2-0 against the Lakers this season. Leonard set a franchise record for points on Christmas, and he became the 10th player in NBA history with at least 35 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. Well, back here at home, the Chautauqua County Humane Society will kick off its Hot Dogs, Cool Cats Pet Photo Contest next week. Now, animal lovers are encouraged to upload a photo and story of their favorite furry friend for online visitors to vote on. The contest starts at 12:01 New Year's Day and ends on January 30th at 10 o'clock. Now, there is no fee to enter. The 10 photos with the most votes will artfully appear on a plush blanket. The winning animal's owner will also get a $100 Visa gift card and a pet photography session. There are also prizes, including Visa gift cards for 2nd through 4th place. Now, Dakota, to partake, simply log on to Chautauqua, chqhumane.org. Again, it's chqhumane.org. Votes are $1 each, and that money goes to benefit the pets.
So here's my question. Can you do pets that are no longer with us that have passed on? Is that allowed?
Sure. That's a good question. And actually, one of the, you can see more of this on WNY News Now, but one of the feature animals, the animal who won last year, he actually passed away last year following this contest. Mm-hmm. And he was the first place winner. And so I'm not sure if there has to be a living animal. I mean, I'd imagine it'd probably be a photo you'd want to take now. Probably, I would think.
Right.
But that's a good question for them.
I don't know.
You can reach out to Brian Pepele. He's the communications guy.
My cat's been dead for
a while.
4
years?
Something like that.
Well, hey, it's a good time to get another cat.
No,
if you want.
No,
I mean, look at those cuties at Whiskerville. They're awfully cute.
My family said no more cats.
No more cats?
That was it. Because honestly, you will never get another cat like what we had.
Yeah.
I mean, Ginger was so well behaved. She never dug the furniture. She never went to the bathroom on the floor. She always waited if her litter box was being cleaned. She always waited. I mean, she was just the perfect cat, and you'll never get another cat like that.
I want to share. This is my stepdad, Mike. I don't know if you can see this too well. I should have put this on the Apple TV.
Oh,
it might be too late to do that.
There it is.
But look at this. Is Queenie is her name. But she has a couple of names. She's also referred to as Honey, so I don't 100% understand why there's a bunch of names. But anyways, she's a cute cat, very, very cute. Queenie, you see there. I'm trying to get it to focus. I don't know if anyways, so that's Queenie for you on Christmas Eve, nevertheless. So,
I mean, I could throw up a picture of the cat that
my mom says she's got a cat for you. I know the cat you're talking about.
No.
It's not this one. This is the good cat. There's a bad cat too.
I mean, I can't have cats where I live. So I mean, I can't have pets.
No.
Owner said no. So.
Well, that's too bad. I mean,
if I were to have a pet, it'll be a gerbil.
Which
I did have.
I wanted to share this, talking a little bit about the holidays. Merry Christmas to all of you. Thanks so much for tuning
crying
in here.
out loud.
Did you guys see this on my social media? It's a sloth on sauce on the
Oh,
sauce.
for
Isn't that
crying
cute?
out loud.
Look at him. He could be your pet.
Yeah.
He could be your pet. The sloth on the sauce. So follow me on Instagram.
Let's set
Justin
sail
Gould,
with Captain
WNY
Morgan. Never
on Instagram.
leave dry land. Hey, troubles, I forgot 'em. I buried 'em in the sand. There's the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. Warmer temperatures. Bring me 2 pina coladas and say goodbye to a good time in May. And goodbye. There's a 7 day.
Oh, wow, Dakota. I did not expect the show. Amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
You'll
I'll be staying
here
all week.
All week. Yeah.
This is my residency. Anyway, Silky Rain, likely Sunday and Monday. We ring in the new year. Chilly with a few rain and snow showers next Wednesday.
All right. Thank you, Dakota. Hey, we have fun, nevertheless. So, and I promise you.
How do you like this new shirt?
Yeah, you get that for Christmas.
Yes,
That's
I just
very
got this
nice.
for Christmas. I mean, I put it on Facebook last night. When you get clothes as a kid, you get ticked off at, whoever it is who gave it to you. But once you become an adult, I mean, you're jumping up and down when you get socks and underwear and shirts and pants. You're jumping up and down like you want a new car and the price is right.
I agree, too.
This is the stuff that excites adults.
I got
people right
a
here.
bow tie, and I am so excited to try that sucker out. I didn't get a chance to open. You know how, they get those shirts that are folded into, the square box?
Yeah.
You get them at, Kohl's or whatever. My shirts are still in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't take them out, and I like to wash them first just because I'm kind of...
So do I.
It's really weird. But that looks
understand.
really good.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
I actually got a few different shirts, so probably around the first of the year you'll be seeing some new shirts from.
I like it
yours
with the
truly.
red. That was a
Yeah.
really good choice.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, you look very good, very good.
Well, thank you.
Happy holidays, Connie. Hopefully you are having a good day. Thanks to everyone for joining us. Judy says never is a very long time. Yeah, never, ever, ever is forever. That's it for us today. News continues 24/7 at WNYNewsNow.com. We're back tomorrow. I hope to see you
And
there.
the madness will ensue.
Yeah, absolutely. It's fun all the time. When you're on the go, stay in the know by downloading the WNY News Now mobile app. You just search WNY News Now in the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, and become one of the thousands who are already part of our family. It is free, by the way. We leave you with a look at Chautauqua Lake. If you can, get out and enjoy the sunshine. I think I'm going to try to get my car washed this afternoon, if it's possible. Get some of that gunk from underneath it.
Are you going to be out there with the garden hose?
No, I think I'm going to get a professional to do it. I don't know. I was thinking about it. I got new car mats, so I got to vacuum and so I'll see you guys at the Lakewood car wash here coming up in a little
Get your
bit.
8x10 glossies of Justin Gould now, so that you can get them signed.
It'll
later this afternoon.
be a pretty sight. I'll be bent over cleaning out my car. Woo! Merry Christmas, Alberta. Thanks for being here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.